Hello Internet and welcome to the Parked Up podcast on the UK Studio Northeast YouTube channel. I'm Reese and this is...
My name's Dan, also streaming under the name of Hunter Gaming 1986 on Twitch.
Alright, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to start a podcast where we sit in the car in a random car park.
Because, you know,
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not really, isn't it?
Basically, joys of being able to drive.
And yeah, we're just going to talk random crap really.
Basically, yeah. So, get the introductions done properly. Obviously, me and this numbnuts here have known each other for about 7 years now. 7-8 years now. So, decided, might as well, some random flipping activities like we always do. We always talk crap, so might as well put it on the internet and let people have a giggle out of it.
We always have a giggle.
Yeah, exactly. There will be more podcasts coming up soon. Different names, different locations, different things going on, different subjects, obviously.
Yep.
But for today, I know I'm doing all the talking because he's a stupid idiot.
I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
Yeah, it's going to be mainly like movie-related, TV shows, gaming, all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, we'll get cracking. First subject.
Hang on, first episode. Little car park.
Yeah. Yes, little car park, North Shields.
Battle Hill, not North Shields.
Yeah, well, no, you know.
Wall's End, not North Shields.
Wall's End then, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't want some
I
random...
mean, to be fair, it's no better, but you know.
Yeah, true. But
Wall's End, North Shields, pretty much the same thing, really.
Yeah, but what happens when we start getting fans? You know, and then people, you know, turn up to a location when we've said where we are, you know, because we will be doing these live at some point as well, remember?
Yeah, but I mean... Oh, well...
Yeah, exactly.
Aye, so we'll see it, right,
exactly,
so we'll see it at the end of the podcast when it's live.
Yeah, okay, right, no problem. Don't know who you're there. Probably shouldn't say stuff like that, but you know.
We'll bleep it out, it's fine.
Yeah, you probably need to with that bit.
Will I?
Yeah, you need to with that bit.
That means...
Yeah.
Or we can just cut it out.
Yeah, cut it out.
Or because it's quite funny now, we can just leave it in.
But just bleep out the words,
Yeah. Just bleep out that whole section. And
Yeah.
they'll not... Because they can see my hands moving and us laughing, so they ain't gonna know shit.
Exactly. So should we actually start talking
Yeah,
instead
probably.
of talking? There goes the random blue lights. They're probably coming for us.
Right. Oh yeah, like, technically, do we need permission to do this? Like, sit in a car park and make a podcast?
Not really, because you can't see out of the car in any way, shape, or
No,
form.
but I mean,
and
like...
it's like 11 o'clock at night, and... it's like random.
Exactly. Is that not why if a police car drives past, like, it's a bit weird?
It's alright, I can drive, it's fine, we'll just...
We'll just take off.
Yeah.
There's a tree in front of a mate if the park behind we're knackered.
Didn't think about that.
Oh, you could just stay at the left, straight away.
Yeah, true.
I reckon you can make that.
Yeah,
You've got a
of
good
course I
3
could.
feet.
Yeah, of course I
You
could.
might take the wing mirror off, though.
Of course I could. Been playing too
But
much...
you're already escaping from the police, so the wing mirror's got to make no
Yeah,
difference.
exactly. Been playing too much Need for Speed Heat, as you can probably tell.
Yeah, I don't play racing games really anymore.
That's because you're gay.
No, it's just F1.
Yeah.
But even that, I haven't really played in a while.
True. But we'll get to that anyway. We'll get to that.
Right, so first topic. What are we going to talk about first?
TV, movies?
TV?
What? Yeah.
Right, we'll start with TV. So, Peaky Blinders. That's where I want to start.
Fair play. I mean, first 2 seasons were pretty decent. 3rd season was okay. 4th season just completely let me down. Just couldn't get back into it. I just felt like it was too much samey, you know, like...
I get what you mean, like, it was just sort of like another sort of gangster family after
it was
the
the way,
Blinders, basically.
It was the way Sons of Anarchy did after they went to Ireland.
Aye.
It went
I was never a big fan of Sons of Anarchy, man.
It was good, because obviously, I mean, call me sad, but at the time I was riding a motorbike. And,
fair one.
You know, it was just kind of what I was into at the time, you know?
Aye, because you just got that thing you did the...
It was the red and black one.
Aye, the red and black one.
Yeah.
Aye, you loved that bike.
Aye, I did, until I crashed it.
That's doing duff out there.
No, it was black ice, actually. Let's get this technically correct.
Right, well, how then tell the story then?
So, ended up going...
technically get it correct?
Finished work, 12 o'clock at night, went round a corner, hit some black ice. Yeah. So, the bike was fine. I wasn't. Ended up reconstructive surgery on my knee. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
That was fun.
See,
Yeah,
stupid.
that was fun. 2 weeks later, ended up jumping on my bike again with flipping compression bandages from my hip down to my foot. Yeah, still riding my bike, couldn't care less.
Smart you, like.
Yeah, I know, I'm clever.
Absolute genius. Anyways, back to Peaky Blinders.
Yes. It just got very samey very quickly.
I
struggled with it.
It sort of was because obviously the Italians were after them when they first moved down to London. Then
Yeah.
they beat the Italians. Then there was all the other stuff happened with like the IRA, the communists, all that, the government, and then obviously the Italians come back, and I was kind of like,
What?
why you've sort of already done this one?
Yeah.
Like, it's the Mafia this time. They got a big name actor in that. And, like, to be fair, I'm saying big name actor. I still don't know his name.
No, I
I'm
can't
so
remember.
bad with actors' names.
I can't remember
But he was
either.
the lead actor in Predator, which, to be fair, was a decent film. Well, as a standalone film,
Yeah, but
film.
the problem was it was never a standalone film. It was
Obviously, 'cause,
as soon
I
as
mean-
they put the name Predator to it, that was it. Everyone
Yeah.
went, "Who?
The,
Arnie?"
new, the,
No.
the latest Predator film is the worst though. It's awful. It's just awful.
No, I think there is one that can
Mind
beat
you,
it.
mind you,
There
I
is one that can beat
mind
it.
you, I saw that in China, so I'm not sure if it was
fair
worse
play.
in China or not because they do censor a
No,
lot.
there is one that
There was
can
no,
beat it.
there was no swearing in that entire film. It was an 18. Every swear word was censored.
There's one that can beat it.
What?
Second AVP film, Alien vs Predator.
Aye,
the
true.
second Alien vs Predator film was diabolical. It was a crossover that
I
should
don't-
never have been made.
I'm still not sure what happened in that movie, right? I don't know if it was just my TV, like, but I had quite a good TV at the time. Like, it was quite a brand new HD TV when I watched that on. I think I got it on Blu-ray actually, and I noticed that film is just black.
Yeah.
Like it, you can see more in
On
this
that,
podcast
yeah, you can,
than you could in that movie,
Yeah.
which was slightly worrying for me as a movie. I was like, I can hear stuff's happening.
Yeah.
Can it see it though?
Talking of very, very dark,
Was that not just a really long podcast?
probably.
Just an acted out podcast.
Probably,
Really?
yeah,
And
pretty
then
much.
like a couple of scenes hiding somewhere
much.
where they would. Do you reckon they just ran out of filming tape? and
Well-
just- that's why it was so dark.
To be honest, we're doing this in £1,000 fucking Ford Focus, right? And
With a camera
we've-
that costs pretty much the same money.
yeah, and we've got better lighting in here than that whole film had.
Exactly. We've spent $2,000.
Yeah.
They spent
Between us,
millions.
Getting on very, very dark situations. You knew this was coming, guys. Game of Thrones season 8.
Wasn't a fan of season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. So
So it was good, and then you expect it to pick up slightly, and then yeah.
do you know what's weird for me, right? Like, I'm a massive fan of Lord of the Rings. And everyone who I spoke to and stuff like that said that obviously because I like Lord of the Rings, that
You'll enjoy
realistically
that.
I'll enjoy Game of Thrones.
No.
And, like, I should enjoy Game of Thrones.
No.
That show was shite.
Yeah.
It was crap.
I enjoyed it, but I think the last season really let it down. I mean, I'm really looking forward to. I want to actually get settled down
Aren't they
and
doing a
read.
spin-off season?
Yes, they are. Yeah, they're doing before the acts of Game of Thrones.
It's like a long time before.
It
something,
is.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's going back to the old, like, before any of this lot was actually involved, sort of thing.
Wait,
The old Targaryens and stuff like that.
thinking about Lord of the Rings are doing a similar thing because I'm sure their TV show is set like 1,000 years before the Third Age.
Lord of the Rings just needs to go and like jump off a bridge
Nah,
and
Lord
never
of
be
the Rings,
seen
mate.
again.
All right, Lord of the
I mean,
Rings could be,
I'm gonna get-
the TV show potentially could be quite good.
I'm gonna get so much hate for this, for what I'm about to say.
Probably not, because not that many. I don't know.
But,
There's loads of Lord of the Rings fans, right? But there's also a lot of Lord of the Rings fans who will deny that they're Lord of the Rings fans and take the piss out of Lord of the Rings
True,
fans.
very true. I mean, not going to mention any names, but one of my ex-girlfriends made me sit there and watch the extended versions,
Oh, I love the extended version.
one
so much
after
better.
the other.
Aye, that's each one of them's like 4.5 hours.
Well, it's like 3.5 for the first one, then 4 for the second one,
Aye,
and then 4.5
bit
for the third one.
aye.
I refuse to watch the third one. Let's just put
Why?
that.
I love the third one. Third one's the best one.
I can't. I just
Nah, second one's the best one.
It's Walking Simulator for short people.
Nah, Death Stranding's Walking Simulator.
Never played it, but we'll get to that topic later.
Do you know what it is? I haven't actually played it, right? But I have watched like people
Yeah,
play it. And
yeah,
I've
yeah.
like I was at my mates and
Well-
they played it, and like it's just from what I've seen, it is just a walking simulator.
Well, we'll get to that subject afterwards. But yeah, I mean, nah, Game of Thrones really let me down on the last season. Really looking forward to reading A Game of Ice and Fire. That's the next big project I've got coming up. Is just
Alright.
spending some time while quiet, just reading them. Really hard books to read though. from what I've heard.
Not a massive fan of reading, to be honest with you. Like, I've done a couple of audiobooks, but
Yeah.
I'm more of a visual kind of person.
It's fair play.
Like, I'm really imaginative as a person, but I'm not that interested in
I get
reading.
that.
Like,
I
even in
get that.
games, I don't really do much reading.
True.
I can do it, I just choose not to.
Choose not to. Well, that's why 7.1 Dolby surround sound headsets were made. Yeah, so you can hear everything.
Yeah, I don't really do any of that.
Do you know what it
like,
is?
Even when I'm playing on games, like where even you know me and COD, and like I've never really been a fan of like Turtle Beaches or
Nah,
anything like
you
that.
haven't.
Even when we had like a competitive clan and stuff like that, I was just sitting there with like just talking to you on me standard Xbox headset, like the one that came with the Xbox, and everyone's sitting there with like Astros and Turtle Beaches and that. I'm just like, what use can you have footsteps? Oh, I'm getting told to shut up by me, my dad.